I'm Christina from we.CONECT, and I'm really happy to be with Francesco Biondi from the University of Utah. Francesco, welcome to the conference. Thank you so much for your time to participate in this interview. Could you briefly introduce yourself and tell us a bit more of your professional background?
My background in psychology and human factors. I've worked in industry, Jaguar Land Rover for a little over a year and a half before moving to the University of Utah, and where I currently involved in projects working on assessing HMI of in-vehicle systems.
And in your current role, in which way are you engaged in the innovations that are currently happening in the automotive industry with regards to HMI?
I think that the work I'm doing, the work we are doing at the University of Utah and at the Center for Destruction Research funded by AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety, we're looking at all the technologies that there are now in the car and all technologies that are available in terms of ADAS and infotainment. So we're really much up to date in terms of assessing all the newest technologies that everybody can now go to the dealership and buy a car and they find in their vehicles.
Just presented a case study this morning, a toolkit for user-independent assessments of automotive HMI. So what exactly does this toolkit look like?
So I think that, as I touched upon in my presentation, we're trying to develop something that it's helpful for, in this case, in our project, something that can help us to assess a large number of interfaces, of voice interface, of displays interfaces in the shortest period of time. And so we're looking at a large number of vehicles. We need something that it can help us address that issue. It's something that, of course, go along with a much more in-depth assessment of the HMI on the road, but it's not meant to be a substitute, a replacement for that, but it's meant to be like a newer, more innovative, trying to develop something faster and quicker.
And what are the specific strengths and weaknesses of this tool?
So the strength, as I mentioned, is when it's fully developed, it's gonna allow testers and developers to conduct time-effective and resource-effective assessment. The main weakness is that we need, nonetheless, is really much rely upon real-world data. So it's something that has the potential eventually to become standing by itself, but it's still a lot of there's a lot of relying upon data that we gather from the car. So it's not yet at that stage as of right now.
And what's your future strategy or aspiration with regards to that tool? Where are you going to be heading in 5 to 10 years?
We're trying to, we need more data, we need more meat for us to base our toolkit upon. We're looking at voice interfaces right now because in a certain sense it's easier to develop a tool such as that for voice interfaces. We're planning on moving forward to displays and other type of interfaces, and both looking this specific case like this toolkit, but overall the project in collaboration with AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety and the Center for Destruction Research. We're looking at really expanding the range of all the possible interfaces in the car.
And apart from the presentation this morning, what else has brought you to this conference? What insights are you hoping to get?
I think it's a great opportunity, especially people. I'm currently working in the academia. I think sometimes there's a little bit of a disconnect between university on one side and industry on the other side. Sometimes it lacks of effective communication and a common understanding of what the main issues and main topics. I think car HMI is like a perfect venue for people from different backgrounds and from different areas to just come together and like have a discussion on a common ground about what the HMI of vehicle is gonna look like or is looking like already.
Great. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking part in this interview. It's much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me here.